happy. Hi, hello, and welcome to another brand spanking new episode of Bad TV. Hey.
Dill, I'm going to kill some time while you find the reads for our amazing sponsors.
Right
you can reach over there?
Right over here. Yeah.
Because we got Rula coming up in a company called Lumi.
Yeah. Oh, the best. I'm freaking zoinked out of my gourd right now on Lumi.
Really?
Yeah. Watch what happens. Watch the magic of Lumi take place right here.
I can't wait.
So, what's going on with you?
Not much.
You ask anybody how their summer's going lately?
No, I'm not going to do that anymore because you do that, and occasionally someone will say it's not going well, and then you make the mistake of doing the follow-up question, which is, why? What's going on?
And then they tell you that their squirrel died.
Samantha, the squirrel died.
And then you go, okay, well now I'm in a conversation about emotional doldrums with somebody who has a pet squirrel. And that is, in case you're tracking, you never want to be there.
No.
Ever. Not once in your life do you want to be in that situation.
No.
Unless you're one of these freaking sick, voyeuristic people who like to go around and just collecting things from people, emotions and whatnot.
Yeah. A lot of.
Not me.
Yeah.
5 stars, kind words. We got a couple more reviews.
Yeah. How are they? No, not good.
One of my favorite things to do is read 1-star reviews to Pat because I know that it makes him sad, and I love making him sad.
Now, I want to say this, though. This is what I tell myself at night when I cry myself to sleep after someone tells us that we suck. I say, you know what? That's actually a fan, and they're doing that to get a rise out of me. Mm-hmm.
Well, whichever way you want to cut it, today you are not going to have to lie to yourself because we only have 5-star
I
reviews.
knew it!
These are so sweet. We're so happy that you guys are jumping in the reviews. We really love to hear from you. Like this from Mega Knight MC, 5 cards, and Ruby's a genius. These guys make me laugh so much. I could listen to them talk about anything. After 5 years, they truly feel like family. Oh, my God. Thanks for sticking around for so long. This is from Mark5136. This is the 7th man that listens to our show. My favorite part is then they randomly cut to a commercial break while the hosts are in the middle of an on-air product endorsement. 5 stars. We got to work on that.
Yeah?
I said, you know what? I'm going to do that now. Okay?
Yeah?
I'm going to do that for this episode.
Okay.
No more. But you know what? This one is really... I forgot I said this.
What is it?
That's not my plate, says 5 stars, kind words. Dylan's line, who needs bow tie pasta when you have an imagination, threw me into a deep existential crisis. 5 stars. That's a pretty good line from the old Dillmeister, I got to say.
Props.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, so listen, this fucking gaggle of sea rats is giving us a season that we have not seen in some time.
It's wonderful.
I love the season. The lenses are fantastic. The ball of snakes is slithering all over the place. We have amazingly cool lesbo stuff. We have amazingly cool bisexual stuff. We have amazingly cool Arrested Development characters who will forgive but not forget. I give this episode 100 babies. I mean, it's so
100?
good.
Yeah, it was pretty great. I mean, I think they understand now that every version of this show needs to have a 2-day off C-Rat house. Like, Top Chef has
house.
restaurant wars. Like, they have to have C-Rat house.
Yeah.
Because it's just so amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. It really, really is.
I love this episode. Chef Anthony is continuing to spiral into whatever darkness.
We got to start calling him like Tobias or something. I don't know. This is like a joke at this point, right?
All right. So, look, I'd never insinuate that someone should move out of their comfort zone, but Frasier, you absolutely should make out with a girl to close that circle of everybody just hooking up with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't think that he would. I think that he finds that women have cooties.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I think he'll come back on. Let's see. What else do we have here?
And I'm not saying that you are. Do not beg for this man, okay?
I would never beg for anyone.
Okay, good. Frasier. Get out of here.
Oh, come on.
Get out of here.
It's friend of the show. Okay. I loved all of it. Hugo Boss is the one that I'm fascinated with by the most.
Yeah.
Damo, finally, we got some, like, we're going deep in these C-Rat histories. Like, we're like on episode 8 or 9, like, fuck you, production. Now we're starting to get down to the nitty gritty of where these people come from and why they're here.
We're getting to the caramel cone of their pain.
Which is always the best part.
Yeah.
14 dots.
Oh, I meant to say the caramel core. Do you remember, you know how Ben & Jerry's did that? Where they just stuck a little fucking slug of caramel in the middle of the pint?
Is that true? I think it depends on the flavor, but Haagen-Dazs famously had the fudge seal that you had to crack to get into.
No, I'm not talking about a fudge seal. Miss me with that shit. And also, McDonald's, like, I've been burned way too many times. I'm not even going to inquire about whether or not you have any tasty treats. Like, let's just save each other the heartache.
I can help you. They have ice cream cones.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, their machines are down.
Oh.
It's a thing. You don't know that?
I was unaware.
Oh, it's a big thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's
like a big thing like that guy that was cheating on his wife at the Coldplay concert type
I would
of
say
thing?
more like Watergate.
Wow.
I don't know how you don't know about this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, but I will, and Carl's Jr. can sue me. Let me tell you something, Carl's. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. There's nothing to get out of me. Your food is disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
We should get like some health inspectors in there. I ate a cheeseburger last year from there. It was like they had dunked it in a swimming pool an hour before and then served it to me.
Really
I only took like 2 bites, and they have no worthy, tasty treats. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really problematic.
Yeah. Hey, Carl's. Are you Hardee's or are you Carl's?
They're both.
And also, I don't want a Mexican menu attached to your kooky already.
They've
kooky
ended
menu.
that collaboration.
Have they really?
The green burrito.
The green burrito. Yes. All right, so let's get back to the show because this is what is important to the show. Fantastic episode. How many pots do you get?
I already gave it 14 pots.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, can I start the show?
Yeah.
All right, Chef Anthony is comforting Rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay. And he knows what pain is. But I think we all. No, Dale, I'm not going there.
That's crazy, man.
Sophie's
And for
choice.
those not in the know, I'm laughing at the unsaid mockery of Anthony losing out to his uncle, who claimed his wife.
No, I'm going to say it. Sophie's choice, Dale. Your uncle has sex with your wife, or you're caught on a jumbo screen with your side piece at a Coldplay concert.
Definitely you know what? I thought that was a very clear answer. I knew which road in the fork to take. Both are covered in fog right now. I don't know.
I'm going to let my uncle have sex with my wife because I don't want to be seen at a Coldplay concert.
Oh, that's a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Although those productions are so marvelous. I mean,
yes,
they really bring a lot of. They used to.
If you want a good chuckle, go click on what is it? What would be the word for it? Before Coldplay comes on the stage, they run an 8-minute package about how their tour is actually helping the environment.
Yeah, we've covered it before.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I watched the FIFA Club World Cup halftime show Coldplay was playing, and there was a Make-A-Wish thing going on that was. I mean, fuck. Just be grateful to have, let's say you're a little overweight, you have a pimple. Just be lucky you have 4 arms and legs, okay?
That's right.
Think about it. All right.
All right. So
Would you give the guy a break? I mean, every episode you have to dunk on
he's
him
a
like this.
knucklehead. You saw what he became at the end of this episode. Mostly alcohol fueled, but
So Rainbow is crying, and Cirque du Soleil sees her, and she sees her tears and says, "I think I need a break." Cirque du Soleil has the emotional intelligence or emotional chaos of the Joker. Cirque du Soleil cares not for a single human being's well-being but her own.
she said she wishes there was another version of her that she could have sex with. Yeah.
She's a real agent of chaos, man. All right, so Carrie's son is getting braces.
Very cute. I love the name Sawyer.
Very cute. Sawyer's a great name.
A great name.
For a white kid.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah. Right. All right, so just to jump back for a second.
A Chinese kid named Sawyer?
Well, that could work.
Well, could be an immigration name, like a new land name. Still, that's a real heavy swing at the baseball.
Yeah, I know, but Sawyer kind of sings like innovative. Like, it wasn't Tom Sawyer the one that tricked that kid into painting that fence all day?
Today is Tom Sawyer. You talking about that? You're talking about Geddy Lee?
No, I'm talking about the Mark Twain.
Today is Tom Sawyer. Never heard of it. How do you feel about Rush?
They have enough good music that I don't hate them.
Okay.
Yeah, their drummer, Tom Pert, is regarded as the best drummer in the world.
Get in the comments. Let us know what you think about Rush. And if you've ever heard of this guy, what'd you say?
Tom Pert?
No.
Tom Sawyer? Mark Twain?
Mark Twain.
Oh, yeah. Let us know if you've ever heard of it. Now, let me bounce back here for a second. So Rainbow retreats to that guest bedroom and gets back to work, and that's when Frasier finds her. And she tells him that the subordinates, because she's basically managing two people underneath her, says they don't listen to her and they don't have her back.
Being the second in command over this Cirque du Soleil, this Barbara, is a little bit like trying to train that chimpanzee that ripped that woman's face off. Yeah. It's an impossible task. I mean, you may have good days, but you will have a bad day, and your face might get ripped off.
God, the audio of that is terrifying.
Definitely.
Well, she explains this, and once again...
you know what it else reminds me of? Watch this. I interrupted you for
That's
a
okay.
reason. There was an Australian man in a wellness retreat that was trying to mediate the conflict between Lisa and Larsa on Real House of Wives of Miami.
He's a guru.
Yeah, he's a guru. You can hear us break that down with Ruby Rubes at patreon.com/another podcast network. Donate a little or a little bit more. So go ahead.
Great tease. Okay. So Rainbow lets us know that she thinks these people are snakes in the grass. And this is a direct quote. When they had their chance, they took their shot. Coincidentally, that's how she murdered her younger sister on Death Island. She was her sister was like drinking a coconut, walking through the jungle. A second later, her head looked like a pumpkin with a stick of dynamite in it.
Yeah, day 3, Rainbow had been worn down and was willing to kill. And so was her sister. And she was just relaxing. She was dehydrated because their father put 4 coconuts on the island, and that was it. He figured that it wasn't going to take that long for them to all slaughter one another. So when you're thirsty, worn down, and both of you are trying to kill each other, can you blame Rainbow for exploding her sister's head while she...
Callous mistake.
Yeah. There's no rest for the wicked or in a freaking sister gauntlet to the death. And if you went through something like that, you might need a little help.
Oh, are we talking about Rula here?
Of course, we're talking about Rula. With Rula, patients typically pay $15 a session when using insurance. You can connect with quality therapists and mental health experts who specialize in you.
Hey, can you imagine Rainbow using this service? And she should. And the first call is like the therapist. These are all experienced therapists. Rainbow says, she says, what's going on? Well, tell me about yourself, Rainbow. She's like, well, I murdered both my sisters.
Yeah. You know, my therapist, I went to a Fakakta Jungian therapist. The fans know all too much about it. She charged out of pocket. It was way too expensive. But she said that she didn't work with narcissists and that she could pick them out very, very quickly. Oh, wow. That was the one person that she wouldn't work with kind of person. I think the folks over at Rula, they'll work with anybody.
Anybody.
But if Rainbow sat down and said, I was involved in a Hunger Games like gauntlet wherein I slaughtered all of my sisters for my father's affection, they might have pause, but of course they would sit down and
There's no judgment. This is therapy, for God's sake.
Session. We're trying to get better. Rula's trying to make people better. So go to Rula. Connect with quality therapists and mental health experts who specialize in you, okay? With Rula, you can find the right therapist for you, and it's true end-to-end care. Okay? Rula is committed to supporting you and staying with you every step of the way. take one death at a time.
100%.
Right?
Yeah. They can work Rainbow through this.
Yes.
Yeah. And the best thing is, you can, once you answer a few questions on their website, you can set up an appointment with a licensed therapist the next day.
Yeah, you might even find one who went through the exact same thing. Maybe they were the sister that got away. She's working for Rula now. Thousands have already trusted. They thought she was dead. She's not. She's working for Rula. Thousands have already trusted Rula to support them on their journey toward improved mental.
They are paying us. So, well, this should live on YouTube.
That's a crazy twist. Thousands have already trusted rulers to support them on their journey toward improved mental health and overall well-being. Head over to rula.com/badtv to get started today. After you sign up, they ask you where you heard about them. Please show our show support and tell them that our show sent you. Go
Bad TV.
Rula, RULA.com/badtv and take the first step towards better mental health today. All jokes aside, Pat has legitimately used Rula, and he is a much better person for it. Let me tell you that.
Have you seen the work that I've done, Dylan?
100%. You have a light to you now. You deserve quality care from someone who cares. Go to rula.com/badtv. All right. So back to it.
Yeah. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we have a very tender moment, and that's not usual for this show. We have Damo asking Frasier on a date. Now, Frasier immediately says, this is not a date because this dude's straight. And I don't know what the fucking issue is, quite frankly. Who cares?
Hey, Frasier, I don't think Damo's straight.
I wonder if he's like, I don't know, if they're worried.
He licked your wisdom teeth. I don't think he's straight.
Well, I wonder if his like concern is like, maybe he could be hurt. But if this is strictly just a hookup, like have fun thing, like what do you think? His blowjob skills are subpar?
Yeah.
Blowjobs are like pizza, Frasier. It's not a bad one. Unless the girl has braces and part of her jaw is wired shut, then there's no amount of good intentions that can make that work.
Yeah. Or if it's a real old person with no teeth, just gums, probably feel like at least a little weird getting that done to you, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Just me personally?
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Me as well.
Babs says Jess deserves someone who's not confused or immature. I love Babs. I love
too.
Babs.
I don't love the hair, though. She looks like the bass player of Cinderella. That hair is horrible.
Babs,
and
Babs in that hair she is so hot. She's such a smoke show with that hair and those tats. And I think that her and Jess could really ruin one another's lives in a beautiful way.
For a very short time. And then take that into their next 3 relationships.
Sure.
All right, so Olay clearly is enjoying this and having 2 plates spitting.
Yeah, so we get out with the sea rats. We go out and we split in half here. We've got Babs on the run and Jess feeling hurt. But also we've got Damo and Frasier, and we get a little sea rat history with the Dame Meister.
Okay, so this is where Damo and Frasier get to know each other. Damo has 2 fears. I don't know if Frasier asked him, like, what are you afraid of? Maybe he just admitted this. 2 fears. One is stingrays, which we know they're killers in the ocean. So good call on that one.
My father's been stung by a stingray.
Is that right?
Crazy.
Wow. Did he step on one?
Yeah. That's a good 2 truths and a lie kind of thing.
Fair enough. His second one is that he doesn't want to be a horrible dad. Want to know why?
Damo. We know.
I think the audience is going to be super surprised by this, but his dad wasn't a good dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
And thus he's running from his life.
Yeah. Did you say your dad wasn't a good dad? I didn't hear you. That was odd. I didn't think you were going to say that. I thought you were going to say stingrays and bats. Yeah, no, it happens, and Damo admits that is why he is Peter Panning all over this planet Earth. And Damo is, I love Damo. He is,
me too.
He
I like
really
him a lot.
is a true sea rat. You know what I'm talking about? He is there to work. He is there to party. He is there to fuck. But most importantly, he is there to run.
Run. Keep running. Don't look back.
All right. So Anthony is Arrested Development all over again. He is still bogged down by the trauma and the stress and the emotional weight of Frasier's betrayal.
Yeah, and he shares this with Rainbow, and they get to know each other. And this is what I'm going to say about Rainbow. I had at this point of watching this season, she's kind of a catch if you think about it. She's pretty.
Yep.
She's a hard worker. She cares about other people. I mean, if you can set aside that she murdered one of her sisters in horrific fashion, she's a great catch.
Well, I guess it's not more than one because she took out two.
Oh, that's
but
right.
One clearly got away and is now working for Rula. So that's good news for her.
I want to say this. So Rainbow did not want to give up the bag because he's trying to get intel on what Frasier's been saying about him.
Yeah.
And she doesn't talk.
Well, she talks.
Later. And she's clearly read the 48 Laws of Power because she knows where her bread is buttered.
Yeah, absolutely. But we sit down with Cirque du Soleil and Jess. Cirque du Soleil says, they talk about the Scottish and they talk about hooking up. And Solen's like, man, woman, animals, dog. Redundant. And also, whoa.
Yeah, okay. All right. So
yeah.
I call them the Three Amigos. They're working out their arrangement. For Jess, this is kind of exciting, even though she knows it's dangerous. And Ole wants everyone to be open and just, kind of live their true life. And I believe she told Jess she wouldn't care if she had sex with a koala bear.
Yeah.
And while I appreciate the sentiment of just open relationships, I believe that's illegal in 45 countries.
Yeah. And also, who wants to get beaked down by a koala bear, Well, stabby little bastards. Sloppy tongues. Firm sloppy tongues. No accuracy. Just,
And then there's a matter of consent.
Sure. I mean, how do you know that they're into it, right? I'm sure that people familiar with, what do you call it, a harem of koalas? People know their idiosyncrasies would be able to tell you, they actually do want to do this, but you'd need to have that person involved. What we're saying, it's a logistical and wrong nightmare. Okay? And it was wrong of Cirque du Soleil to say that. Dogs.
Crazy.
Crazy. What are you, Hugh Hefner?
Now, this is when Hugo Boss chats with Rainbow about drinking pig blood. And then after he drank it, he spilled it over an insecure teen at her prom, apparently.
Yeah. And then he left the church.
Right. Yeah, we got a little history. First off, he was an ugly baby. He
was not an ugly baby.
Yeah, he was. He looked like Chef Boyardee with 3 double chins.
He was a cute baby. He was a fat baby.
Very ugly kid.
Oh, he was a fat baby. Okay. So, Frasier and Damo head back, and Rainbow, talk about snake in the grass. Fight Island really fucked her up, huh? She drops a dime.
Oh, big time.
She drops a big time dime. Says, hey, you see that little French whiny bitch over there? He's crying about you. He says you're the reason he got fired. And, to Frasier's, like, I would, defend Frasier in that, Anthony, when you're serving, be it cold, wet, sweet potatoes or pasta that is toothsome to a point that it's still stiff, or a shellfish that could kill someone, Frasier's got to say, this is disgusting and wrong. It's a little bit like if someone was to, and I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but if there were bleachers at Fight Island, I would imagine a lot of those people would have to speak up and say something. It's wrong that this father is doing this. Frasier had to do that with Anthony's cooking.
He absolutely did. Now, Frasier got a lot of people fired last season, but I don't think he's solely responsible for Chef Anthony.
No, Chef Anthony was bad. So we get back to the boat. Solen and Jess
Little cuddling.
They rise in bed together, and then all of a sudden, Barbara wakes the next morning in the bed. What kind of cool stuff is happening in that room?
The cameras are there. I assume they'd show us.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
Remember that time they showed us that guy beating off in the top bunk?
Yeah. That was
someone.
Yeah, that was a guy beating off in the top bunk. Jess is having some beer early and says, Barbara is hot to me now. Jess is interesting to me. Jess looks like she would be the cute kid in class that grows up to be in Heim or something. I don't know. I think Jess may be a heartbreaker and a sex addict.
Well, if you notice, there are some patterns there. First off, she isn't kind of falling for Soleil Olay, Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
And then she moves on pretty quick and starting to get the feels for Barb's.
I don't think that she is having feelings for Cirque du Soleil. I don't like that Cirque du Soleil. I don't think that she likes that Cirque du Soleil is hopping around as much as she is. I think she wants to shackle her down. I think that she's sadly using Babs to get back at Cirque du Soleil, which Babs had her tail up towards.
Yes,
you know?
Yes.
I can smell this from a mile away.
Okay, I like that take.
Yeah. All right. So we move on to this amazing sponsor. Lumi is a wonderful company that we ingest daily. I mean, I ingest daily.
I do it to help me sleep.
Yep. The other night I was super stressed, so I took a hybrid strawberry cookies gummy. I got in the bath, my daughter's bath.
You took a bath.
It was a little cramped. Let me tell you, I can't remember the last time I was so relaxed. Yeah. Think about it.
And it wasn't the bath with the bonding with your child. It was that gummy.
No. She was upstairs sleeping, and I got in her little baby bath like I was standing.
Oh, one of those little ones.
Yeah, one of the little ones. Wow. Like a real
what a sight.
Yep. And I perched there like a crow, and I bathed myself. I was on strawberry gummy cheesecake, and I got to tell you, I've never felt so relaxed. Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com, and use code BADTV for 30% off your order. Okay. This is great stuff. There's consistent stuff. There's mellow stuff. There's super delicious stuff, okay? You'll feel good, not stoned. If you're looking for an end-of-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi has the right strain for you. That's LUMI gummies.com/fuck. That's Lumi, LUMI gummies.com. Use code BADTV. LumiGummies.com. Use code BADTV. All right.
Where are we? We're back on the boat?
We are.
Oh, we're in the next one. Okay. So they're off to that Sea Rat
They're
villa.
off to the Sea Rat house.
And then to the carnival.
Yeah, they really rip it up. We cheers, and then Frage gets into a little bit of a vape feud with Chef Anthony. These two have no love lost, or do have love lost. Crazy stuff going on at Carnival, okay? It's a 3-week festival of festivities, and so many people are making out that we actually have to do a little memento kind of pause here and rewind through time.
This is where Frasier kind of walks us through the kissing history of the Sea Rats.
Yes. Real cat's cradle. And just to break it down, Scottish made out with Cirque du Soleil, and Cirque du Soleil made out with Jess, okay? Then Cirque du Soleil went back, took kissies from Scottish guy. Right?
Stilly.
Okay. So then Cirque du Soleil goes over to Damo. Damo hooks up with Cirque du Soleil.
Don't forget Frasier made out with Damo.
Frasier made out with Damo. And Babs has now kissed Jess. So really the only people who are not getting any action are Rainbow and Anthony.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I want to say this. The one interesting thing to pull out of all of this is Stilly, and I don't know where we switched his name from the Scottish guy or Kyle to Stilly. I'm sure it happened somewhere along the line. But Stilly's pissed at Damo. That's his coworker and his friend. He sees this as a major disloyalty.
Oh, a
to
real
him.
betrayal. A real betrayal.
So we'll see where that goes.
Jess is lovesick. She feels for Selene. I don't understand why you would. She's clearly, she's a fucking spinning top.
Yeah, I know that, Dill. But some people, they're attracted to the chase, and it's a dumb human instinct.
Well,
certainly.
Babs is outwardly saying that she's concerned about Selene's feelings. But Damo has very good and very wise words for her. He says, don't worry about what she's doing. She's a freaking French battle bot, okay?
He said that.
Yeah. Transcript. Cirque du Soleil is like when you watch battle bots and there's that thing with the ramp and it just rams into something and they fly out of the fucking Coliseum or whatever and hit somebody in the audience. That's what Cirque du Soleil is, okay? Don't feel bad for that. It's just metal and plastic.
Well put.
Thanks, Damo.
Can we go back to the villa now?
Yeah. We go back to the villa. And Anthony really flips out over this dinner. Now, I get where he's coming from. He's cooking all night. This is his vacation. These sea rats are over here drinking espresso martinis, treating him like they're freaking hired help. I mean, what the hell? Are we having a sea rat house? Why don't we all cook dinner, you fucking ungrateful pieces of shit?
Fine. But I think it's the liquor that's taken a grip on this young man.
Yeah.
And that's because and now the anger is setting in. Now, Dylan, you've known me for 10 years now, and you know I'm an avid connoisseur of alcohol beverages.
You're an alcoholic.
Fair enough. One thing I can say about my drinking is I have never been angry, mean,
no, a little
or
mean.
sad.
Funny mean though.
Funny mean.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
I've never started throwing things at walls.
No.
I feel bad for people like that.
I love Damo's very calm. I love Damo. He's got great energy. I loved his calm breakdown of the play-by-play on Anthony. Oh, there he goes. He's slammed another door. And there he goes. He's thrown something at the wall, and now he's slammed another door. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow, that was really beautiful way to take the sting out of that.
Now, Hugo Boss helps Sheffy here with the dinner prep, and Sheffy gets mad that no one's helping. But let's all be honest, that's not what he's angry about. Very much like in Vietnam, like a Vietnam vet, when he's at a restaurant and he gets mad at the waiter, he's not angry at his steak being overcooked. He's seeing that rocket launcher hit that rest home in that village. You know what I mean? So it's kind of what's going on with Sheffy.
You're
something else.
The rocket launcher is his uncle's penis?
Yeah.
It's burying himself into his wife.
Bending her over a table.
Okay. I don't know why what I said was less crass than what you said. But, you know, I do find that to be such an aggressive visual, you know, and there are some ladies that like that. Yeah, it's sexy. But it also harkens back to a time when no one washed their genitals and people were just slamming mugs of ale on countertops and slamming barmaids followed, you know.
Right. That's at the same time it was referred to as the Great Diarrhea Plague.
Yeah. Yeah, people were losing kids left and right to diarrhea. and no one could read. It was really sad. People were shitting themselves to death, and they couldn't read.
I think we lost like half the planet's population that way.
Well, definitely half of Europe. Definitely half of Europe. We can't even fucking read about it.
You're dead.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, we get to this Frasier and Anthony conversation finally. Now, Frasier and Anthony hold one another's hands in a very longing kind of way.
You thought it was going to go good.
You thought it was going to go good, and Frasier had turned out to have a very short fuse.
Oh, he's shown that before.
Yeah.
He did that with Barbie last season where they were going to sit down and chat, and he was like, basically, I'm going to fire this bitch.
Yeah,
he does not like being pushed up against, I can tell you that.
When you are when you are underneath Frasier's guillotine, you will remain there. There is no way that you can get out, really. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Chef Anthony, you know, they love each other, but I think there's trouble in paradise because Frasier doesn't put up with bullshit. And also, we love Anthony, but I mean, he's going to kill somebody with food eventually. Okay.
Well, anyway, they make up and kiss, but as we've learned in this world, that could be temporary.
So we get to the Rose and Thorn. Selene and Rainbow really pop off. Selene is mean. She's really mean, and the tricky thing with Selene is that she doesn't care about other people. You know, I think Brittany phrased it beautiful. You know, she had a a bowl of just microwaved corn in her hand, and she thought about throwing it at Jax, and she said, I'm going to put this corn down and tell you that you're a narcissist, so you do not feel the pain that I feel over this loss. I think Selene just walks around and flames people and doesn't really care.
Or she's just so young and immature, she has no idea what she's doing to other people and the gravity of it at this point.
Maybe, but Rainbow kind of breaks down, and she doesn't stand a chance against Selene, and that's when we get a little C-Rat history with her.
Well, with Olay Soleil or
no, with Rainbow, it's more she clearly has a very difficult family dynamic.
So what I think you're referring to is she cites her childhood trauma, why she isn't able to have feelings. Her mom sounded like a real bitch.
Oh, her mom is a real bitch.
Her mom, she should have taken her mother out at that island too.
Oh, yeah.
Talked her into like walking next to one of those like holes with spears in it.
Right.
And you fall in it and it pierces you.
I figured that fight island should have turned the way that America would turn out, right? We have to stop fighting amongst each other and take down the people that really did this to us, Mom's a bitch. So are the corporations. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're throwing down there.
Yeah. All right. So we end with,
I do appreciate the fourth wall. As Rainbow walks away from that conversation, she's like, fake bitch trying to be on TV.
Right.
Clearly correct.
Very correct. But Rainbow is very anxious. She has anxiety problems, and that is evidence when she begins to punch her glass, which I've never seen somebody do.
I've never seen someone
before.
punch there's perfectly good alcohol in it.
Yeah. Why would you spill that all over the place by punching it? So Babs and Jess text goodnight to one another. Jess is clearly trying to get some, and she will the next day. Rainbow and Selene sit down, and this goes well. Rainbow is fully committing to bitch now, so they will be at odds. But the next day we get to Morgan Beach Club, and Selene says that she just realized she doesn't care about anything on the ride over. And Fraser says, well, you should care about your work. She doesn't care about anything. She is a French existentialist, essentially. She's absolutely wild. But Phrase, we hit the beach club.
Well, I love this beach club, by the way. It's the only beach club that you can actually touch the bottom of a 747.
Yeah, that's not fun to me. That's actually scary to me. What if the landing gear broke? Decapitated somebody, But Frage plays matchmaker, and he says, call me crazy, but two lesbians. I mean,
it could work.
It could work, and in fact, it does. At the end of this episode, they have a smooch, and I love Babs, and I just want her heart to be protected. And I fear that Jess is a stone cold killer. But probably, listen, they're gonna have some fun. Get in the comments. Let us know what you thought about the episode. Thank you so much for the 5-star reviews. We really, really love them. If you have a 1-star, listen. Keep it to yourself. 5 stars, kind words. Join us at patreon.com/another podcast network for the Real Housewives of Miami. Have a great week. I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat, say goodbye.
Later, dudes.